It's been a busy week, hasn't it? The Labour Party is potentially at serious risk of ripping itself apart. There is a big mess over Diane Abbott. She was in, then she was out, now she is in again. Who knows?
I'm not going to allow myself to be intimidated.
All right now.
By the bully boy!
Or frightened by forces beyond all of our control.
Starmer initially tried to distance himself from all this earlier in the week.
No, I've said repeatedly over the last 2 years as we've selected our candidates that I want the highest quality candidates. That's been the position for a very long time. The situation in relation to Diane Abbott is that no decision has been taken to bar her. And, you know, we have to remember that she was a trailblazer as an MP. She overcame incredible challenges to achieve what she's achieved in her political career.
OK, so he was kind of washing his hands of it there, really. But then Deputy Leader Angela Rayner threw him under the bus.
I don't think there's any reason why Diane can stand as a Labour MP. Look, she's gone through a process, and that's right, and I wasn't involved in that process because we have a complaints procedure and there was a concern raised. She apologised. As far as I've seen, that has been dealt with. And today, Scottish Labour leader Anna Sarwar joined in.
Look, I agree with Angela, and I would also add that the comments that, or the article that Diane Abbott wrote, which were not acceptable, which led to a disciplinary investigation, an investigation which now has concluded and she's had the whip restored, something she apologised for.
So after all that, Keir Starmer today relented to the pressure.
She's free to go forward as a Labour candidate. The whip is back with her, it's been restored. And of course, you know, she was a trailblazer for many, many years and has cleared the path for others to come into politics. So, formally matter for the NEC, but I've not expressed a view up until now. She's free to go forward as a Labour candidate.
But the apparent chaos doesn't end with Diane Abbott. On Wednesday, left-wing Labour Party member Faiza Shaheen turned the waterworks on Newsnight after she was blocked from standing in Chingford and Woodford Green.
Like, how am I not allowed to talk about my experiences of Islamophobia and the double standards that I've seen and that we see with Diane Abbott, for instance? Honestly, I'm just so shocked right now to be treated this badly after being such an active member of the party.
Well, now she said that Sir Keir Starmer's Labour Party has a problem with black and brown people, and she's going to take them to court. Remember this guy?
Because the Conservative Party have an aim to break up our country. They aim to destroy our NHS, and we will say no.
OK. He's called Lloyd Russell Moyle. He was the Labour MP in Brighton, Kentworth. But he's been effectively booted out as well over a historic allegation which he denies. Can you guess who Labour were thinking of standing there?
And I've also got boy mode and girl mode, and I do dramatic films in boy mode, and then I'm touring in girl mode and doing stand-up, and I campaign for politics in girl mode.
Eddie Izzard, that was the rumour, but now it turns out that Keir Starmer's own ex-advisor Chris Ward appears to have got the gig. Which brings us on to the other aspect of the Labour turmoil, doesn't it? Because Starmer stands accused of purging the left and filling the seats with cronies, or at least certainly trying to anyway, like Georgia Gould, who is the leader of Camden Council, Sir Keir Starmer's own council, journalist Paul Waugh, who will have a bang on it in Rochdale. The other issue for Sir Keir is that he's trying to say that he's now centre-left. But how could he let this happen? Natalie Elphicke there, yes, was regarded as being on the right of the Tory party. She was welcomed in with open arms. It's all getting a bit messy for Labour, isn't it? But after rowing back on Diane Abbott, is this a sign of things to come? Will the hard left be the tail wagging the Labour dog?